What's up, everybody? This your boy Trayvon here with Talk TV, and today I present to you five possible great bangers of cheapies that has hit my rack store as of late. 4 of these I have been looking for, have been eyeing, have been hunting for a very long time, since you guys have put in recommendations and suggestions and also been telling me to get my hands on this as quick as you can. But have no fear, this is the day I present them to you. I'm talking too much, but without further ado, let's just jump into it. Before I get into those 4, is one fragrance that I recently discovered yesterday that I picked up that reminded me of a fragrance that I don't own, but I did try inside of a store, and it is quite well known in the fragrance community, and I think it's a dupe of it judging by the bottle. So let's just get into it. This is a dupe. I'm thinking and assuming it's a dupe of Molecule 101, but this is called Elemental Eau de Parfum. So yeah, if you guys are familiar with the Molecule 101 fragrance, the bottle, or the original at least, this remarkably resembles that bottle. So I'm assuming that it smells or has the same functions and performance of that original of Molecule 101. But let's just dive into it. By the way, this fragrance ran me $13 and some change. Now this atomizer here, the atomizer on this thing is dope. Look at that. That looks pretty nice and fits quite well on your fingertip, at least on mine. Oh yeah. So far this is smelling quite nice. However, it does have a strong slap to your nose, slap to the face, slap to the hairs in your nose of that alcoholic type of a blast that you get in the opening from this so far, but that is to be changed, hopefully, as it dries down on my skin. So yeah, this reminds me of like a fresh type of a linear, like Ozaro Chrome or Versace Per Own type of a fragrance in terms of the freshness and the bright aspect to this fragrance. And it does have that linear, soft, distinct type of a smell or performance or projection that you get out of Molecule 101 that is quite identical, if not similar, to the original. I forgot which one that I smell because it's multiple Molecule 101s, but in terms of the linear type of aspects that's soft and you can barely pick it up, that is very good and versatile in terms of layering other fragrances. This has that same type of, it has the same identity of the original, like Molecule 101 or something like that. But, based off the one that I smelled in the past, it reminds me of that one, whichever that is. I forgot which one it was. But yeah, this is a good dupe of Molecule 101 so far. I like it. And also it performs and projects a little bit better than the Molecule 101 that I smelled in the past, that I remember from that one in particular, that is. But this is nice. This is really nice. I would do more research on this later, but right now, this is what I'm getting. And it's nice, really nice. All right, the moment that you guys all been waiting for, let's just dive into these 4 fragrances. And I've been really itching to get into these. Now, these are first impressions, so I haven't smelled any of these except for one of them, because I had one of them in the past and I returned it, which was a mistake, but I got it back, we'll get to that one in a minute, but let's just get into it. From the house of Camaro Perfumes, this is Contra For You Eau de Parfum. This fragrance here ran me $15 and some change. I gotta take my jacket off so I can spray this on skin on my arms, so give me a minute. The atomizer is fantastic. What What? You $15 and some change, ladies and gentlemen. This smells, wow. This smells so dope. If you were to take Stronger With You, okay, the original, if you were to take this and put it in here, but make it a little bit more fruity and gourmand, that's warm, spicy, and smooth type of vanilla creaminess of this, you get in here, which is so remarkably dope on first initial sniff on my skin. This here is ridiculously good so far. For $15 and some change. These cheapies, man, these cheapies are getting better and better as the months pass, as the years pass. These cheapies, man, especially from this particular house, like Milestone and Kamara, they are snapping so hard with these cheapies in the rack store game as of late. And this one here is outstanding. As it dries down on my skin, you get this warm, sweet, bubblegummy type of a smell with a little bit of a fruity undertone that's dry, sweet, smooth, and creamy, inviting, captivating, very, very well put and blended together. That smells way more than $15. This smells designer, if not niche quality. This smells expensive. This smells, you would think $15 it will smell like trash, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, if you were to see this one, I will say without a shadow of a doubt, pick it up. I will go on and on about this one, but I got 3 other fragrances to get into, but man, let's just get into those. My goodness, man, this is so Okay, up next, this is a fragrance that is similar to the one that we just got done reviewing, doing a first impression on. This is Contra Exquisite Latin Royal Edition Eau de Parfum. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Ooh, wow. I was not expecting that at all. Immediately, I am reminded of Parfums de Marly Leighton. Immediately, because it gives that sharp lemon yet smooth and creamy, like lemon type of a fruitiness that you get in Leighton, you get inside of here. But it has some type of a unique like masculinity to it, like a earthiness and woody, like a woody aspect to it. Also a powdery, like laundry sheet type of a powderiness that's fresh and smooth, silky, and creamy at the same time. Wow. If I were to compare Leighton to this one, I would choose this one because it takes the original Leighton of Parfums de Marly and just elevates it to a whole new level of dopeness. For $15 and some change, this one right here, if you like Leighton, you will love this one. I promise you, this is dope. As it dries down though, you get this blue powdery freshness, that laundry sheet type of a freshness, that blue, silky, somewhat fruitiness on top of that. You know, it does have a little bit of masculinity underneath all that appeal, but it's not dominating. It's not, you know, making the fragrance a little bit more complex at all. Overall though, this one is a mass appealing type of a fragrance. But my God, how is this $15 and some change? These so far are smelling so expensive. Oh my goodness. I'm speechless, man. These two thus far are slapping. They are slapping. Let's go to the next one. So, the next one from Kamara Perfumes. This is Contra Pharos Royal Edition. Same style bottle, but this is platinum. Reminds me of a Coach Platinum type of a style bottle. Fragrances like this is why I don't want to buy designer fragrances anymore for retail, because fragrances like this is just, what is going on? What is going on? Fragrances like these makes me just want to stay buying cheapies, at least from Camaro Perfumes and Milestone. Because these fragrances are stomping the crap out of designer and even some niches. I am not over exaggerating, because this one here is explosively dope and magnificent. Fresh, fruity, like raspberry type of this reminds me a little bit of Mont Blanc Individual, but not entirely, because it has a fruity note that reminds me of that fragrance, but it goes in a whole complete different direction. A whole complete different direction of dopeness. The smell is so good to the point where I can pinpoint or come up with any type of word to explain the dopeness of this fragrance, as well as the other fragrances that I presented so far. I cannot explain to you how great these fragrances are. This is a fresh, fruity, yet warm fragrance at the same time, with a little bit of masculine florals. I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to end. I don't know. I just don't know, ladies and gentlemen. These here is just magnificent for the price. It's blowing my mind how great this smells for the price that it is going for. I'm not being over dramatic. I'm just telling it like it is. I really do appreciate the way that these smell. These are magnificent smelling fragrances that should not be slept on. That the main big fragrance reviewers should have their hands on these fragrances and shouting these fragrance houses out for what great job they are doing with these fragrances. But this one here, fresh, fruity, and warm at the same time, has like this silky, fresh raspberry note, like the raspberry note that you get and like Mont Blanc Individual, I think is a raspberry note inside that fragrance. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that fruity note that you get out of that fragrance, you know what I'm talking about. But my goodness, man. Wow. Okay, so last but not least, I did a full review on this fragrance already, but I don't mind going over it again for the people who didn't see that fragrance review. So this is Contra Men Only Intense Eau de Parfum. Glad to have this back in my collection. I will not be returning this ever again. Ooh, sniggly, wiggly, diggly, figgly. Wow. For those of you who love Dior Homme Intense or Givenchy Gentleman EDP, I think that's what it is. Wait a minute. Yes, this one. If you're looking for this one and you don't want to pay any type of full retail price for this one, or for that matter, and you looking for that same similar DNA of this one elsewhere, you will get in the lovely Contra Men Only Intense. You will get here, most definitely. This fragrance is milky, creamy, gourmand, like a caramel milkshake type of a smell that is just so warm, inviting, cozy, dope, cool weather fragrance. Perfect for this season, fall and wintertime. Performance is great. From what I remember from the last time that I've worn this fragrance did very well in performance. So this one right here is no slouch in performance. It is no slouch in projection. If you overspray, I highly recommend not to, because this fragrance alone, with only like 3 to 4 sprays or 5, you would get a nice amount of good performance and longevity out of this fragrance. If you like Dior Homme Intense or the Givenchy Gentleman fragrance that I just showed you, or Givenchy, however you want to pronounce it, but if you like those two, you will love this. For the Dolo price of $15 and some change, you cannot go wrong. So if you guys have made it through this video, you already know what my overall thoughts is on these fragrances, and should you pick them up or not. You should already know without even asking me. The answer is yes. These are no slouches of fragrances at all. Not cheap smelling. They are very, very dope and high quality smelling fragrances that you cannot afford to pass up. If you are looking at this video and you are looking for budget friendly fragrances that smells high quality and dope in performance, at least I know of one of them that is dope in performance, you cannot go wrong. And you want compliments too? You cannot go wrong with these 4. You cannot go wrong with this one. You cannot go wrong with this one. You cannot go wrong with this one. And you sure as heck cannot go wrong with this one. Yo. No. If you pass these up, you're beating yourself in the head, in the face, in the eyeballs, in the nose, in your mouth. I say this with utter passion, because this is a remarkable discovery. 4 fragrances these are that is so dope that I cannot. My goodness, man. I don't know. So that's all that I have for Scent Talk TV. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, you know what to do. You gotta like, comment, share, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys in the next video with these fragrances, of course, in the comment section below. Tell me if you got them. I would be disappointed if you did not get them, at least one. But my goodness, I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there and be blessed and have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.